The following podcast is a part of RadioMisfits.com. The Mr. Nailsin Show is brought to you by me, Night Knight. Head over to IndiePlanet.com to get your copy of the Night Knight comic book so that you can actually see me in action in my one-man war on Drive. Shut up, Boo-Oh! God damn it! I do the announcements. Oh, God. No one gives a crap about Boo-Oh.
I'm part of the team, man. Tell him about me. False advertising. God,
stupid idiot.
I help Night Knight fight crime, and we blow stuff up and do a lot of damage. and of course, people get mad at us when we do. But
it's a war on crime, and in every war there's collateral damage.
I mean, well, I guess it isn't one-man war because
exactly.
Two-man war on crime.
Anyway, we're running out of time. Don't miss this opportunity to get your hands on the adventures of Night Knight
and Boo-Bo.
The Night Knight comic book available at IndiePlanet.com. One night in the Gothicville district of Cityopolis, Police Captain Charles Wetman surveys a crime scene at the Ticklebone Hobby Shop and Bookstore. Alright, what do we got, O'Reilly?
Well, Captain, it appears the place was ransacked and the remaining customers and staff are all writhing on the floor and ranting and raving about God knows what. And there's been a couple of fatalities, 2 heart attacks, and a stroke.
Jeez Louise. I'm afraid Louise won't be able to crack this case, Wetman. Fortunately, the one man who could possibly solve this horrific crime is none other than the Night Knight, which happens to be me.
Yeah, well, it's looking like your old buddy.
Oh, man, this guy over here just pooped his pants. But look on his face. It's so funny.
All right, Boo-Bo, shut up. We'll sit there and laugh at the misery of these tortured people.
Yeah, so anyway, it looks like your old pal, the Boogeyman, has finally made his move. Seems your strategy of waiting for Halloween for him to make a move.
That was only one of many strategies.
Oh, yeah? So what's strategy number 2?
I would have thought that was obvious. Weapon. Obvious other strategy would be to simply respond to a move earlier than Halloween, which has exactly occurred. So, now, the move is to, survey the scene and collect clues and evidence to his possible motives and location. Hey, what a coincidence that was our strategy, too. Of course, at the moment, we have to make room for the paramedics to treat these poor victims, especially since 3 of them have already died as a result of Boogeyman's attack. Well, once again, it is fortunate that I am here, as I possess the antitoxin for Boogeyman's spook gas.
Huh. I wish you had an antitoxin for all the gas these guys are expelling right now. Boo!
Damn it, Boo-Bo! And soon, Night Knight and Boo-O begin to apply their anti-spook toxin. However, it seems to have no effect on the suffering of the Boogeyman victims. What a surprise it didn't work. Damn it, I can't believe I allowed this.
Look, they're not going to have some kind of reaction, break out knives, and barf their guts up, are they?
Well, I don't know about hives, but they can't possibly puke anything because they done pooped everything out of their guts.
No, something's not right here.
I'm telling you, they moved expansion.
It always works. I mean, I've used it on myself and Boobo. It's able to clear us of the effects of his weird spook toxin, which is, of course, a derivative of the pink elephant's hallucinogenic drugs and a sonic element from the control freak's brainwashing abilities, along with Boogeyman's own adrenaline manipulating attitude. Well, isn't it possible he boosted his spook toxin to counteract the anti-spook toxin? It is possible, however, unlikely that he could match my chemical genius. However, a blood sample from one of the victims should give me the telltale signs of this particular spook toxin. Let's see here. Let's see what my portable DNA analyzer reveals. Damn, imagine what that technology could do for civilization if you No, I'm afraid I can never allow that, Newman. Lest the technology of Night fall into the wrong, and looks like it already has. Good Lord! According to these readings, there's no trace of spook toxin at all.
What? There's gotta be a mistake. I mean, how else can all these people be so scared they shit their pants?
Yeah, whatever. We wasted enough time on your bullshit, Night. We gotta get these people to the hospital. But don't you understand, Whitman? The boogeyman threat is now far more threatening. Well, no shit. If only I knew what his particular motive was for this establishment. By the way, why are there so many people here at this time of night at this hobby/bookstore? Apparently in the evenings they host a tabletop gaming tournament or something.
Nerds!
Tabletop tournament? Oh, Boogeyman have any interest in that? Well, we don't know as of yet. According to their inventory, despite all the ransacking of this shop, it doesn't appear anything was stolen. What? Who's that? Oh, that's one of the victims. I believe he's the manager and owner of this establishment.
Ew, he's crawling through a puddle of his own poo-poo. Nasty.
He came for the tome.
A tome? What do you mean? What tome?
The tome. The Tome of Thresholds.
The Tome of Thresholds?
Yeah, that's what he said. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Oh, man, he pooped again.
It's more serious than that, movie. This has taken on a whole new level of risk beyond Boogeyman. Scaring people. Well, why? What is this Tome of Thresholds? It's an ancient book that involves one of my earliest adventures as Night that dealt with the dark forces of the supernatural.
Earliest adventures? How come you never mentioned this crap before?
Because a magic spell was cast upon me to erase my memory of that particular adventure. However, the very mention of the title of the Tome of Thresholds broke this spell.
What a piss-poor spell.
No. For the terrible secrets were so horrible that they had to be erased for the protection of the tome. And as long as the tome was safely hidden away, there was no need to recall it. But now that it is in the diabolical hands of Boogeyman, the entirety of reality is now at stake.
Huh. Well, if you say so.
Once again, the nightly streets of Cineopolis come to life due to the roar of the engines of the night cruiser, where we find our masked marvels Night and Boobo.
Gee, Night, I still can't believe that a major clue in this latest plot by Boogeyman slipped through our fingers all because you forgot all about an important assignment you once had.
That's not how it went, you idiot. Besides, I told you, I lost all memory of that mission due to a magic spell.
That's stupid. Why would anyone cast a spell to make you forget something as important as this?
Because it was important.
Huh?
They had to keep it secret. So secret that even we didn't know about it. But now that I've heard of the Tome of Thresholds, it has awakened my old memories.
That's another thing. I don't even know what a tome is.
It's a book, you idiot.
Well, alright, then what's a threshold?
Well, it's like a doorway.
What? We're looking for a book about doors? That's stupid.
Not just any doors, Boo-Boo. Secret doors.
Oh.
Doors to other worlds.
But I still think it's pretty stupid to deliberately forget about something that sounds that important.
Again, Boo-Boo, it was necessary to keep it so secret that not even we knew it. Therefore, evildoers couldn't get their hands on it until now when the Boogeyman did.
See? It didn't work. That was stupid.
Well, anyway, I must report this to the one man who will know what to do next.
Well, who's that?
The man who cast that spell upon me to forget in the first place.
And you still don't remember who he was?
No, I do remember who he was. It was none other than Dr. Deja Vu.
Huh. I gotta admit, that name sounds familiar.
Of course, well, he is renowned as the world's greatest master of the mystic arts. He's the one who recruited me and others on this mission so many years ago, early in my career. But now, with my memory restored, it's as if it happened only yesterday.
I do not understand. Night-night, how are you able to find me in my secret hideout?
Simplicity itself, Mr. Fooler. For you see, your clever plan was not so clever after all. That plan of disguising your vehicle as an armored car delivering money for the banks simply was your undoing. As simply as I tagged with tracers every armored vehicle in the city. Eventually, I was able to track them all down until I found yours here at this old abandoned warehouse. It appears you fooled yourself, Fooler.
Then let us hope that you were capable of tracking other entities of great import.
Night-night. Well, looks like you have me at a disadvantage, sir. Who are you? I am a master of the mystic arts, known as Dr. Deja Vu. It's funny. It does sound familiar. What do you want with me?
I've come to recruit you, Night-night, for a mission with the entirety of reality at stake.
Oh, well, look, I'm pretty beat. I've been chasing the Fooler all weekend, and I'm going to need at least a day or two off, you know, so maybe we can get back together Wednesday?
Time is of the essence, Night-night. We must depart now.
Well, hang on a minute. I got stuff to do, and I got to...
I often forget that teleportation can be quite unsettling for those unaccustomed to it.
Oh, yeah, you said it, Doc. Take it easy there, Night-night. It takes a while to recover from one of them trips. But lucky for you, I managed to swipe a six-pack on the way over. So here you go. Take a swig of that. That should settle it all down.
Why, Frog Prince, what are you doing here?
Well, same as you, Night-night. I got recruited by Dr. Deja Vu. Just like everybody else here. You can take a look. Some of these I ain't never met before, but over there, that's Major Timely.
Major Timely? You mean...
Yeah, that's right. I think that's Captain Timely's sister or something. Anyway, that's her with the big golden knockers and all that shiny armor. Man, that's a sight to see. Yeah. So standing next to her is the chick in black. Apparently her name's Hellbat. She guess she dated some guy who was demon-possessed, and as a result, she developed supernatural powers or some crap. I don't know. The things that can happen, you know. Hey, the guy riding around on that flying motorcycle, he's from outer space, and apparently he goes by the name Star Rider. Star Rider? Yeah. He worked for someone named the Cosmic Collector or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, he's freelancing down. I guess Deja Vu recruited him to. Good Lord. What the hell is that over there? Oh, yeah. Man, get this. Oh, yeah, it looks like a big ape just sitting there in diapers and wearing a metal hat or something. That's exactly what it looks like. Well, it's not quite. See, the reason he's wearing that metal hat is because, somebody took this dude's brain out of his head and stuck it in the body of an ape. And now that poor bastard's stuck and goes by the name Ape Wonder. Dear God. Yeah, no. Just when you think you got serious problems, well, just remind yourself about that poor son of a bitch.
What's this all about anyway?
You are here, Night, because I have enlisted the aid of Dr. Deja Vu in order to gather you here together at my request.
Holy shit. Man, where did that spooky dude come from? What? Who are you?
I am known as the Doorman, for I am the guardian of secret doors to other worlds most are forbidden to trespass. However, there exist keys that can unlock these doors, and these keys must be found and brought here, where they can be kept safe, lest they fall into the hands of ultimate evil. One such entity is none other than the Bewitcher, who has also gathered together his agents to also seek the keys that must not fall into his hands, for if they do, he would unlock the doors to his dark realm and invade our very own.
Well, look, I think I got the wrong guy. I mostly just catch muggers and stuff. I don't know anything about secret keys and doors and stuff like that. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't know where to begin.
Fortunately, Night, I have in my possession a book that comes from my secret library of secret books. This particular book details the location of secret doors. The very Tome of Thresholds. It is this that will guide us to the realms where the different keys should exist.
Oh, well, that'll make things easy enough. I mean, hell, I guess this mission's already halfway over.
Let us hope, Frog Prince. For now, our journey begins.
Well, now, hold on just a damn minute. I need to... No, not again. So anyway, Dr. Deja Vu teleported us all at once to this, I don't know, dimension that exists between time and space or some crap like that. Well, then he set us up into two different teams to go find these stupid keys in these other worlds that are basically just like our world, except, copies or whatever, duplicate. I don't know how it works, but, it's out there in the multiverse and shit.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, it's the multiverse, It turns out there's more than one universe or some shit.
How can there be more than one? I mean, where are you going to put the other ones?
Look, these guys were the experts. They're the ones who know that crap. But anyway, I went to the places, all right? Now, just shut up while I tell the story, damn it.
But, I don't understand. You gotta go find these keys and stuff. What for?
Well, they can open the doorways between these universes.
Well, you just said y'all went to these other universes. You ain't got no keys. How the hell are you gonna do that?
Well, Dr. Dave, damn it, Dr. Deja Vu did another spell that conjured up this skeleton key, he called it. And it can open up any of the doors.
What? Well, then what the hell you need the other keys for? Why did everybody just conjure up a stupid skeleton key?
Well, first of all, it apparently wasn't easy. Only a master of magic shit or whatever could do it.
What?
And besides, there was a catch. I mean, there's the key can't stay in existence for very long. So you got a limited amount of time to do whatever the hell you're going to do in whatever dimension universe you went into. Because once the key disappears, then you get kicked right back out of that universe, back to that, I don't know, limbo void dimension thing that we were in originally.
What? Man, that's just all kinds of stupid.
Well, I didn't make the rules. That's just what we had to put up with. So anyway, Dr. Deja Vu set us up into two different teams between two different worlds and set us on our way. So it was me, Frog Prince, and Star Rider. And we went to this world while the others, Golden Gladiatrix, Major Timely, Hellbat, and the Ape Wonder went to some other world to find their dumb key. So anyway, we were on this world, and I mean, look, it looked pretty much, like home. There was a few differences here and there, but turns out there was some character known as the Connoisseur.
What?
And we had to go raid his study because apparently he managed to come into possession of one of these, dimensional keys.
Wait a minute. What's he doing with the key?
Oh, hell, I don't know. I can't remember the entire story, but...
What? I mean, what? Dr. Deja Vu made you forget other parts of it, too?
No, I just didn't really pay all that much attention. The Connoisseur was some guy who was some old wizard idiot who dealt in magic objects and crap. And his house is full of them. But all we wanted was the stupid key.
Man, that must have been hard, because, you guys had to be completely lost. I mean, you're in this whole other universe, and you gotta find this guy's place. And then you don't even have his phone number until you can call him and set up an appointment to talk about how to get that key from him.
No, Boo-Boo, come on. Jeez.
What?
First of all, locating him wasn't going to be very difficult at all.
Huh?
Because thanks to the skeleton key, it began to glow and guide us to where the other key is.
Whoa.
And it took us to his place, which was also kind of stuck out like a sore thumb. He lived in a penthouse apartment that was, atop a rather typical skyscraper. However, the apartment itself was decked out and decorated up like a medieval castle.
What?
So anyway, the key led us right there. But as far as any kind of appointment, that's where my strategic genius came in, Moobo. There was only one way to gain entry and search for the key. All right, we're inside.
Oh, man.
Looks like the key is guiding us into this rather elaborate-looking study.
Yes, that does appear to be the case, Mike. However, I must admit, I still don't think bursting through the man's wall was perhaps the best way to stealthily achieve this, act of theft that we're involved in.
Now, look here, Mr. Star Rider. I'm the one with the strategic brain, and I, for one, am all too familiar that the best element of attack is the element of surprise.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. Which is why I'm surprising you with my counterattack.
Who the hell?
My mystic.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, man.
Dance, burglars, dance!
Oh, man.
Holy shit, they've got to take cover behind this couch.
It didn't last very long.
Hiding couch. Wait a minute, that isn't collectible item.
Hold on, man, he's coming in.
Come on from behind. Go ahead.
Key.
You bastards.
Good, I'll get one.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan.
Now you just
Come on, Frog
back
Prince.
off, Mr. Connoisseur.
Looks like the key is leading us back to this back room where that desk is.
Of the
Oh, yeah.
Star Rider.
It's gotta be here
What?
somewhere.
Man, this guy's a slob. Look at all these papers and shit everywhere.
I know, but the key should go. Wait, this thing right here.
That's the key. It looks like he's just using it as a paperweight.
Yeah, well, I guess so. But nevertheless, that's it. We've got the key.
Yeah, all right. Uh-oh. Looks like Star Rider's in trouble. There's only one thing I can do to stop this guy. I don't want to do it. It's nasty, but I guess I have no choice.
Yeah, you don't. Just do it already.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez. I've forgotten all about your elastic tongue. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's disgusting.
Elastic tongue? What the hell?
Well, yeah, Frog Prince has an elastic tongue, which he's used to wrap around the face of the connoisseur, cutting off his oxygen supply. So, yeah, there he goes. He passed out.
Yeah, okay.
Man. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. That old bastard tasted like beer, aftershave, snuff.
All right, whatever. We got the damn key. Let's get out of here.
Well, that may prove a little difficult night, as my astral cycle did take severe damage from the connoisseur.
Oh, man.
I don't know how long it'll take me to make repairs. But
All right, well, just get on with it. Jeez.
Anybody else hear that buzzing noise? It's weird. I mean, I hope it ain't just me.
No, I can hear it too.
yeah, now that you mention it, I too can hear that strange noise. It's coming from outside.
Criminals, surrender or suffer the wrath of the Bugman. What the hell? Who said that?
I don't know. It came from outside. It looks like it's coming from that. Oh, man. What the hell?
Good Lord. It looks like a flying Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh, good. Glad I'm not the only one seeing that.
Who the hell does he think he is ordering us around to surrender?
Oh no! He just might be working for that what did the Dr. Deja Vu call him? The Bewitcher or something?
Oh, yeah. That must be who this guy's working for.
Well, that means he's after the key. After all the trouble we went through to get it, we can't let him get it. We're just gonna have to collect ourselves and get the hell out of here and get back to Deja Vu.
Well, yeah, but there's a problem there. My star flyer is still not up to snuff. I gotta make a few more diagnostics, so you guys are gonna have to delay whoever that is out there.
All right. We don't know exactly what we're up against.
Well, we know he calls himself Bugman.
Bugman? Wait a minute. That might mean he's taking up an exterminator motif. He might try to kill us all with poisonous gas.
Then suddenly Night-Night's fears prove to be prophetic as Bugman launches gas bombs through the window from his flying Volkswagen Beetle. Oh shit! He's shooting stuff at us! Oh no, it's gas!
No! That's why I had to deploy my gas mask.
But I don't have one!
Here, I have a spare one, stupid. Oh, yeah, cool. Well, wait a minute. What about Star Rider?
Don't worry, guys. I'm safe within my helmet.
Oh, yeah. Somehow I forgot he's wearing one of those. Well, yeah. I wonder what his next move will be. We're not going to wait around and let him make the next move. We're going to counter-strike. What are we going to do? If I leap out there, I can stick to it, but I don't know what kind of weapons he's got. I mean, he just shot some gas missiles at us. Who knows what else he's got there in his arsenal? It won't matter, Frog Prince. I merely need to fire my night-night cable at his vehicle. Well, what good is that going to do? So you can swing out there and hang from it? Oh, you idiot. I can send a powerful electrical charge through that cable, virtually shorting out his systems. Oh yeah, that might work.
And soon, Night-Night does indeed fire his Night-Night cable and does make contact with the Bugmobile, much to the chagrin of one Bugman.
What stupid idiot am I dealing with down there? Does he really think he can hold down the Bugmobile with his stupid little cable? Wait a minute. Oh, shit! Sending an electric charge to it. It's starting to short out my systems. If I don't act fast, I'll crash down to the street below. I've only one choice. I've got to ram into the connoisseur's penthouse. Here goes nothing.
You sucked again.
Right.
Oh, no. It's coming this way. Oh, hell. Take cover.
Holy crap. What a mess. Jeez. Star Rider, you okay?
Yeah, fortunately I missed me and my Star Flyer. In a few seconds, I should have it ready to go.
All right, good. Frog Prince. Where's Frog Prince?
Don't worry. I just leaped up and stuck myself to the ceiling. Well out of the way of danger.
Oh. Yeah, well, that's great for you. Thanks for, being considerate to the rest of us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess I should have used my elastic tongue to wrap around you and pull you up here.
Yeah, that's fine that you didn't.
You better check on that Bugman fella and make sure he doesn't cause us any more trouble.
Yeah, no shit. All right, you, Mr. Bugman, come out of there, lest I give you another shocking jolt. The only one delivering a shocking jolt will be me, the Bugman.
What? Holy crap! Hey, Bugman must have leaped out of his car and attached himself to the ceiling, just like I did. Holy crap, he can stick to it with his feet like I can. How the hell did that happen?
I'm Bugman. I can stick to walls and ceilings and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
And the only other thing that makes sense now is for you to hand over the key lest I unleash the bug stinger.
Ooh. Oh, man. I bet I don't want to know what that is.
Well, fat lot of good it's going to do to find out, Frog Prince. Since Frog Prince doesn't have the key, you idiot.
Hey.
I do.
Well, who are you calling it? Oh, you meant Bugman, yeah. Yeah, you're the idiot, dumbass.
Obviously, I'm wasting my time on you, but perhaps you'll make a good demonstration of the power of the bug stinger.
Huh? What? No!
Holy crap.
What?
Oh, man.
What's going on?
Zapped Frog Prince, and he collapsed to the floor.
Oh, no.
That's right. And if you two want to suffer the same fate, you'll hand over the key so that we can cease further hostilities. Forget it, Bugman. I think it's high time you were treated like the insect-like pest you are with a dose of 99 gas. What? It's dissipating in the air. But, having some kind of reaction. Oh, shit. Oh, no, he's puking on me.
What? Oh, no. Night-Night, are you all right?
Yeah, just covered in puke.
Oh, well, the good news is I've got my Star Flyer ready to go, and with Bugman down for the count, now's a good time for us to make our getaway. What's going on? Damn. Oh, man, my mouth feels like it's full of cotton or something.
That's just because you're recovering from electroshock, Frog Prince. But apparently, according to Star Rider, his vehicle's ready for us to make good our escape.
Oh, thank God.
No, wait a minute. It looks like there's some sort of signal coming out of that Volkswagen Beetle.
Well, who gives a shit about that?
Oh, no. We'd better give a shit about it, Frog Prince. I believe that's some sort of beacon. Probably to his compatriots. An apt deduction, found villains, for Bugman is indeed a member of the Invincibles. An attack upon one Invincible is an attack on all, and thus I, Energy Man, have answered Bugman's call. So now, surrender, lest I atomize you.
Oh, no, you didn't. Guess again, Energy Man.
What? Some sort of alien cosmic energy. Signature I've yet to have experienced. However, with a few alterations, I should be able to absorb it and return it 100-fold.
Oh, man, we're getting fried again. Oh, man.
I thought for sure we were done for.
Yeah, that energy man guy.
Oh, my God.
He was zapping us. Where are we?
Oh, my God.
Is this
Could it
the
be?
afterlife?
Are we dead? Are we dead? I had to die with the drunk and fruit. Oh, no.
No, night.
Oh, shit, who the...
You
Oh,
have all
yeah.
reached the time limit of the skeleton key. And once it ceased to exist, you were immediately teleported back to your point of origin here in the realm of limbo between time and space.
Oh, man. What luck, because I'm telling you, boy, when that guy was zapping at us, if it had been a second more, we'd have all been, shit stains smeared on the floor. If even that.
Yes, well, you were all very, very fortunate. Now, were you able to acquire the pan-dimensional key?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Here you go. That connoisseur guy was using it as a paperweight.
A paperweight. The most sought-after item in all of the known and unknown multiverse. Being used as a paperweight.
Well, shit. I mean, feel it. It's pretty heavy, so, it worked. It made a good paperweight.
Well, what happened to the other team?
Well, Star Rider, since they departed from here after you departed, their skeleton key has mere, seconds before it evaporates. In fact, it should already have. So I should expect them momentarily. Golden Gladiatrix, Hellbat, and Ape Wonder, you have returned. So, did you find the pan-dimensional key?
Oh, Dr. Deja Vu. Yes, we've returned, but...
Good. Now please hand over the key. Time is of the essence.
Well, here's the key, Doctor. And let me tell you, this was no simple task. I mean, it did turn out to be at the home of that wingman guy. But due to the bizarre idiocy of his sidekick, Flyboy, we never would have guessed where we eventually found it. In the bathroom, behind the toilet.
Well, yeah, but Doctor...
Behind the toilet. What the hell is going on with the cosmos? These aren't just doodads, they're pan-dimensional keys. What kind of a moron would put the most incredible device known in all existence behind a toilet?
Well, Doc, it's just like Hellbat said. That Flyboy character was the most incredible idiot I'd ever encountered. But she managed to find it, behind the commode. In the meantime, I had to hold off that best man guy. Holy crap, was that asshole strong. My animal instinct side kicked in, and so, of course, I immediately went to rip his balls off. Holy crap, people say balls of steel, but goddamn, those really were titanium balls of steel. I mean, that's what it felt like, And then he zapped me with lightning from his forehead. And his crotch.
Well, yeah, but his girlfriend, maid of honor, was no day at the beach either. I mean, I don't know what the hell she was packing in that purse of hers. But man, when she gave me several wallets of that thing, I could feel it all the way through my helmet. But anyway, Doctor...
Their names were Best Man and Maid of Honor?
Yeah, that's exactly what they did on that world, Night. I don't know, a lack of creativity, I suppose. Everything was really just, generic. Well, yeah, but beyond the fact that they were some superpowered team with a bunch of really boring names, it's like one of them with a specific generic name turned out to be...
Dr. Deja Vu, I understand your team have secured the pan-dimensional keys that I have sought.
Indeed, Doorman. We have secured the keys.
Not for long, you have...
What the hell? Who are these guys?
Oh, no. It's the best friends.
Yeah, that's him. Best Man. This bitch. Maid of honor.
Yeah, but that third guy, he kind of
That's
looks
what I've
like...
been trying to tell you. Doorman is on their side.
But that is impossible. How can Doorman be over there with them when he's over here with us?
I'm afraid, best friends, that these strange costume individuals have been bamboozled by an impostor of me. No, it is you who are an impostor of me. Dr. Deja Vu, you and your team must defend against this impostor's army, whilst I secure the keys. But, Doorman, how could this apparent imposter Doorman have accessed your pan-dimensional lobby? Now is not the time to question me, Dr. Deja Vu, for all reality is at stake. Simply obey and destroy them.
I've got to admit, Doorman, that Dr. Deja Vu character does ask a very good question. I mean, how was this fake Doorman able to get to your lobby?
Only one entity could have possibly pulled this off, best man, that being our true enemy.
True enemy? Oh no, that can only mean... And he already has the keys.
That's right, Maid of Honor, and that's why we're going to get them back. Best friends, attack! Oh, shit, they're charging for us. That's right, Frog Prince. We'd better brace ourselves. Yeah, you know what? We ought to split up and pick opponents. I'm going to go after that guy in the blue wetsuit, because, well, I'm in a wetsuit, too. Yeah, and I'm going to take this guy who's dressed up like a bird. Yeah, you know, he kind of looks like you. Well, it's just like that guy in the blue wetsuit kind of reminds me of you, and I gotta even admit that Best Man guy reminds me of Sun King. Yeah, it's weird, ain't it? Yeah, well, this whole thing's been weird. Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Hold them off. They must not get to the keys.
Sorry to bust your bubble, Doctor, but that's exactly what I'm about to do. Oh, what the hell? Some sort of force field.
Exactly. You will find it difficult to penetrate my mystic sphere.
Mystic sphere, eh? Well, perhaps we'll give that mystic sphere a little charge.
Electric shock. Can't maintain concentration.
Hang on, Dr. Deja Vu. If there's one thing the gold gladiatrix knows her way around, it's a lightning bolt. Take that, best man. How do you like them apples?
Actually, Gold Gladiatrix, I like them just fine. For as you see, I can absorb your lightning bolt and return it right back at you, double its charge.
Wait, what? Oh, no!
So much for that dumb bleached blonde. Now, where was I?
You were getting flattened by me.
What? Oh no, Ape Wonder, go!
Good one, Ape Wonder. Together we can take him down. Guess again, bitch. What? Who? The name's Maid of Honor, Goldilocks, and don't you forget it.
Hold it right there, Birdman. Take one more step, and I'll be forced to hurl my moonerang upon you. Guess again, Nightman. Whatever you throw at me, my specialized wing cape can deflect them. Wing cape. Man, you're really taking this bird motif a little too far so much, you're actually growing a bird brain. I'm not Birdman, you idiot. I'm Wingman. Yeah, well, I'm not Nightman, I'm Night-Night. Yeah, well, now that we've gotten that out of the way, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Not before I whip yours. Oh, damn it. Looks like you got a little distracted by the bitches fighting. Not that I can blame you, my God. That maid of honor sure is a sight for sore eyes, and I just gotta...
Hey, what the hell? Oh, what is this?
Inside my tongue. Oh, what the hell? You got an elastic tongue. That's disgusting. Well, here, have a drink on me. Yeah, you better just keep the distance, plug, man. You're gonna end up drowning at the ends of the pool, man. You dumbass. Joke's on you. Because water only makes the frog breath stronger. Hey, what do you mean?
So much for nighty-night. Now to get to those keys.
Guess again, wingman.
What? Thanks, Hellbat.
Oh, don't mention it, Night-Night.
Well, it's too late because I already did.
Hey, what's going on with our doorman and Star Rider?
I don't know.
Quickly, Star Rider, we must make use of your conveyance to escape the lobby, lest the invaders get their hands on the keys.
Well, wait a minute. You're the doorman. Can't you just open a portal and escape on your own power? What do you need my Starflyer for?
Don't question me, you stupid space twink. Just give me the Starflyer.
Well, now, hold on a minute.
Star Rider. Doorman, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't it obvious, Dr. Deja Vu? The creature you have believed to be me is in reality our enemy in disguise. He is none other than the Bewitcher.
Yes, it stinks. The real twist. And is quite right. It was me all along.
But I do not understand. How can you exist in this realm? You are banished to the Netherverse.
Come now, Dr. Deja Vu. You disappoint me. Surely you understand how I've accomplished this. Yes, I am banned from the multiverse and trapped here in this infernal realm. However, the rest of you aren't. And so I nearly have to find some idiot who, seeking secrets and power, that's always the case, as you did. Never mind that! As they always do, and end up seeking me out. And I can take possession of them, invade their forms with my spirit, and use them as the proverbial puppet.
Whoops.
To lure you idiots into my service as well. To seek out the keys I need to make the ultimate master key that will unlock all doors, allowing me to invade my true home, the universe, so with my full power and force, so that I may take my rightful place as God.
And yet the clock is ever ticking, Bewitcher. For the body you have stolen is rotting away even now as we speak.
Quite right, Doorman, my old friend. So without further ado, let's get on with it. And consider yourselves all fortunate for the moment. Because once I arrive, you'll all be done away with. But don't worry, it'll be quick. But you will all bear witness of the birth of the new age of the Bewitcher, as I take my collection of keys and forge them into the Master Key.
Holy shit, where do those keys come from? I mean, we found one and the other team found another, and that makes only two. What the hell?
No, that's quite right, Nightbird, whatever your name is. Doorman was a little distracted, I'm afraid, and I managed to gather up most of the pan-dimensional keys, and by the time he found out, there were only 2 more that I required. Hence my plot
to fool Dr. Deja Vu in aiding me. Anyway, enough distractions. I'm going to make that damn master key.
No, we cannot allow this to happen. Everyone, with everything you have, attack the Bewitcher.
No, Dr. Deja Vu, stand your ground. You would be sacrificing yourself for nothing.
Yes, my good doctor. Listen to the doorman. Besides, if it's the release of death you seek, you need only wait a few moments more, for behold, the Master Key! Holy shit. Oh, this is going bad. Look, if it's all the same to you, we'll just go home and hope for the best. How about that? Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Damn it, old doorman. I'm not in the business of just waiting around to die. I'll fight to the bitter end, no matter how futile it may seem.
Fear not, best man. For all that the Bewitcher has achieved was merely to spring the trap.
What is this? Oh, this is glorious to see the doorman collapse into delusion. Wait a minute. What is this? What's happening with the door?
This, Bewitcher, is the trap. For you see, once I realized what you were up to, because, well, I was distracted with a lady friend, I concocted a scheme in order to fool you, which played out, as the keys you have are not what they appear, as I set up fake keys for you to discover, and thereby only making you capable of concocting yet another skeleton key, and not the much sought master key. In fact, this particular skeleton key tends to lock doors rather than open them. And, of course, as all skeleton keys go, they fade away, returning you to your point of origin. In this case, the Netherverse.
Holy shit. Oh, man, yeah, you said it.
I never thought I'd see anything quite like that.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, you actually see somebody clamps up their own butthole like that. Oh, man, that's gotta be a real fate worse than death.
Indeed, Frog Prince, and yet the Bewitcher brought it all upon himself.
Well, good riddance. Can we go home now?
Not so fast, Ape Wonder. I'm afraid before you leave and return to your lives, you must first forget everything you've seen or experienced in the past few hours of this entire ordeal.
Oh, well, listen, Mr. Doorman, don't worry about it. We're superheroes. That's why we dress like this. Anyway, we're good at keeping secrets, so don't worry. We're not going to breathe a word of this to mostly anybody. Yeah, man, that's right. I mean, hell, man, don't worry. After this and a couple of 12-packs, I'm going to be wondering if this happened at all.
I appreciate the effort, gentlemen, but I'm afraid a few 12-packs will not be sufficient. For even the most strayest of thoughts upon these events could aid the Bewitcher to once again attempt an invasion of our realm. Therefore, I must impose upon Dr. Deja Vu to weave a spell of amnesia upon you.
Understood, Doorman. However, next time, could you at least do me the due diligence of consulting me ahead of time before having me being manipulated by a demonic force like the Bewitcher?
As I explained, Doctor, I, of course, was distracted.
Right. With you getting laid, we all get it, but still, that's the principle, Anyway, here is my spell. You will all forget the events of this particular adventure and return to the moment in time.
that's how that happened. Dr. Deja Vu did the spell. The next thing I knew, I was back at the Fooler's headquarters having Wetone arrest him and all that stuff. And I didn't remember any of it until just about an hour ago.
Well, wait a minute. You woke up at the Fooler's headquarters? I mean, what? He just waited around for you to get back? How'd that work out?
No, I don't know, Dr. Deja Vu screwed with time, so I was sent back to the moment I left or something.
What? Why didn't they just travel through time and stop Bewitcher from doing all his bullshit?
I don't know, maybe because he could counter that or something. It's above my pay grade. Oh, I don't know that crap.
Oh, damn, it's all over your head. Why did they even recruit you in the first place?
Well, it's actually a good question, Boo-Bo.
It is?
Yes. I've been pondering it myself as I was regaining my recollection of the events. It's possible that they considered that I would be the perfect opponent to my multiversal doppelgangers.
Your what?
You know, the other me, the Wingman and Bugman.
Oh, yeah. Hey, wait a minute.
What?
Remember that time when we disguised ourselves as Bugman and Critter to break Snakehead out of prison so that we could have him locked up even more for breaking out? He fell for that one. Anyway, maybe that was your inspiration. You know, subtly,
subliminally.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Yes, it's possible. Somewhere, buried in the recesses of my spellbound memory, I was an image of Bugman. And thus, I took on that persona in that plot against Snakehead.
Wow, that's all kind of weird. A whole other universe where there's another you and another me. Huh. I wonder why they didn't call themselves Night Night and Boo-Bo.
I don't know. Who gives a shit? Anyway, we arrived.
Arrived? Well, where the hell are we?
This, Boo-Bo, is the secret home of Dr. Deja Vu.
What? This is just that stupid old charity clinic. Looks all boarded up like it ain't even in use no more.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't realize they'd fallen on hard times. Of course, yeah. I used to be quite the contributor to it, but I had to make some cuts when we had to renovate Rich Man Tower and, of course, the Knight's Keep underneath the basement. So pretty expensive, so I had to rein in, charitable spending. So I guess without that annual income, they closed up shop here.
Great goof-ups, Night-Night. And unfortunately, Dr. Deja Vu didn't leave a forwarding address, so now we've nowhere else to go.
Not necessarily, Bubba. As it happens, Dr. Deja Vu's secret headquarters is actually located beneath the clinic, and I suspect it remains as such. If not, it certainly should have a clue as to his current whereabouts. And soon our masked marvels journey within the abandoned old clinic down to its basement, eventually coming to a shadowy, mysterious, solitary door.
Uh-oh, the door's locked.
That's hardly an impediment for us, Boo-Bo.
Oh, yeah, I'll get the night bombs.
No need, Boo-Bo. As it happens, I have the secret access code.
Whoa. Boy, this Dr. Deja Vu guy must have really had a lot of respect for you, Night-Night, and trusted you with his secrets.
Not exactly, Boo-Bo. He erased that as well. But with all my other memories returning, I happen to remember the code. Let's see here. 10, 10, 10, 6, 9.
Hey, it worked! Whoa, man! Look at all this stuff in here. It's all kind of crazy Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings looking shit.
Well, you got to expect that sort of thing from a wizard, Bubbo.
Wizard? I thought he was a doctor.
What? Who?
Night-Night, it's Boogeyman!
Thank you, I never would have been able to get that confounded door open without your help.
So, Boogeyman, you foolishly revealed yourself. saving us the trouble of tracking you down. And now I expect you to return the Tome of Thresholds.
Oh, that silly thing. Well, yeah, night. I only needed to borrow it. You can have it back with my compliments, as I have a photographic memory, and I've already read it. Besides, it's revealed to me the one location I needed to be. Right here!
He's coming in here, Night.
Shut up, Boo-Boo. I'm trying to concentrate, damn it. Don't take another step further, Boogeyman. Unless Boo-Boo and I have to use our weapons against you.
I'm afraid it's you who will need to stand down, Night. Unless I unleash absolute horror upon you.
Oh no! It's gonna scare the shit out of us, Night.
Don't be ridiculous, Boo-Boo. Have you already forgotten? We've taken booster shots of our inoculation against Boogeyman's fear toxin.
Oh yeah!
I no longer need my fear toxins, Night, for now I have been gifted with the power of the Bewitcher.
What the hell? Oh no!
Let me introduce you to my otherworldly pets. Now, with those two idiots occupied, it should be very simple to find the secret portal, which should be right there. Now for the incantation.
Finally, I came to a stop. I'm solid again.
Yes, just in time for you to begin a new journey.
What? New journey? Listen, pal, you don't know what I've been through. It's like I've been traveling for an eternity. Man, I'm not traveling anywhere. I need to take a break.
I wasn't suggesting you had a choice in the matter.
Huh? Now, hold on just a damn minute.
What?
Jeez. All those creatures disappeared. I think it's over.
I'm afraid it's only just begun.
What? Deja vu?
Huh? It's like a skeleton man. It's some kind of ghost, Night.
I must apologize for my appearance, for what you see is merely an astral projection of my spiritual
An astral
self.
projection? Yeah, you came out of your own flesh.
Shut up, Boo-Boo! Well, look, Dr. Deja Vu, couldn't you just, put your body on?
Not at the moment, Night, as I seem to have misplaced it.
What?
Well, it happens. Now listen, once again, all reality is in danger.
Not again.
Yes, again, for the Bewitcher has now found another way to breach our reality.
So, he's managed to find those elusive keys.
No, Night, he's found another way. Through the use of the wayward spirit of the lost superhero, Whizbang.
Who?
Some guy before your time, Boo-Boo. But he was, in truth, a founding member of the ASS.
How come I never met him?
Because he's dead.
Dead? What good is he for this Bewitcher guy?
Because, Boo-Boo, he is not truly dead.
What?
Indeed, Night. For in the moment he was seemingly giving his life in defense of the President against the wayward Jen, he was in a moment of demolecularization due to his super speed powers. And an echo of himself split off in that moment of the mystic bolt from the Jen, and has been scattered, existing in between dimensions all this time, until he was fully brought into reality by the manipulation of the boogeyman.
All right, if you say so.
I do, Night. And now, again, time is of the essence. We must once more reunite the American Secret Society.
No, it's the American Super Society.
Actually, Boobo, the American Secret Society is a sort of a subsidiary of the American Super Society that deals with, secret magic shit.
Well, how come I never heard of it?
Because it's secret, stupid.
Huh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Can Night and the American Secret Society ward off the looming threat of the Bewitcher? Perhaps we'll find out in another exciting episode of Night. This has been a Nailsin production. The Night theme song is performed by Alistair White and his lovely wife, Heather. Incidental music is courtesy of Kevin MacLeod. All characters are performed by me, Douglas Nelson. Join us again, won't you? The views and opinions expressed during the Mr. Nailsin Show do not necessarily reflect those held by RadioMisfits.com. So, any complaints and or comments should be sent to @Mr. Nailsin on Twitter, where they will be promptly ignored and or blocked.